I've never ever seen the internet so divided on the issue of Phakela Mthakathi and Jacinta Mangobese Zuma. The internet is so divided. There are people who are pro Phakela Mthakathi and there are people who are pro Umama Jacinta Mangobese Zuma. So there's a lot of opinions, a lot of disagreements, a lot of agreements about the issue of Ngizwe Mchunu and Phakela Mthakathi, of them going to see President Cyril Ramaphosa. As now as it is reported that there were so many accusations against this move, a lot of people did not deem this necessary and say that why did they go to meet President Cyril Ramaphosa? And what made now the matters to be even worse is the testimony and what Mlungisi Mancinza alleges that Phakela Mthakathi and Ngizwe Mchunu received more than 3 million rands from Bejane Chauke, whom he claims has a close ties with the President Cyril Ramaphosa. So if you don't know who is Bejane Chauke, I want us to discuss that so that you'll understand the role that Bejane Chauke is playing in government, because we know that after that meeting things have changed. People were divided, people were cursing at each other, people were threatening each other, people wanted to fight each other over internet. Because of this thing has become so very much important. Other people were questioning the likes of Zoso, saying that Zoso, after they've met President Cyril Ramaphosa, went to the iPhone store to buy the iPhone, and he had so much money that he carried, and people were asking, where is Zoso taking all this money? Did you see the video here? Then after that 2 to 3 days, then comes Mlungisi Mancinza and alleges that no, there was a payment that was made, and Bejane Chauke gave Ngizwe Mchunu and Phakela Mthakathi 1.5 million rands before the actual meeting happened. And after that, when they went there to see the president, it was just a formality to say that no, this is what we've been calling for, to meet the president. But he alleges that there is another cash that was given, the last 1.5 million afterwards. That is why when you see now the likes of King Zoso, they were carrying so much money because they were paid according to him. Let us start with this video here.
Phakela Mthakathi unayo lento ukuthi kuyona sonke isikhathi ukuthi nginsizwa mina, nginsizwa sometimes ubona ukuthi hayi akusafanele la ingene into yomnsizwa, sekumele sixoxe nje la. Yena naye kuyadinga ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kwezinye zezinto umnsizwa kubeka eceleni ucabange njengomuntu, ngoba akekho umuntu ongawenza amaphutha, ezehlise awavuma amanye amaphutha akhe kubonakala ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani kuyaphambili. Lapho ngayizwa bethi wangena efaka ibheshe egaxeni neflag waphuma futhi enjalo. Before bayekuloya mhlangano imali basebeyithathile 1.5 million. After umhlangano kwavunyelwana ukuthi after i-media briefing ayizoyenza umfethu uPhakela Mthakathi uzobe sawuthola futhi omunye, uzobe sekuphuma omunye 1.5 million. Ingakho ke ngibethi wangena efaka ibheshu waphuma efaka ibheshu, esho ukuthi uyayichaza le ndlela yakhe, kodwa imali ayingenanga ku-bank account, bayithola nje ku-cash.
Futhi imali bezoyithola after yona?
Yes, imali bezoyithola after le media briefing la ethi uzochaza khona ngomhlangano kade nawo nobaba uPresident uRamaphosa.
Mhlawumbe ungathini nguMacingwane njengoba naye khona kwi-meeting, because siyabona nakuma-social media ukuthi less is being said about uMacingwane, whereas naye wayekhona kwi-meeting yonke into seyibheke kakhulu kuphakela umthakathi.
Umacingwane since kwenzeka lento umuntu nje othula ongaze esho lutho. Kodwa-ke sinethemba after lezi nkulumo ukhona azokusho. Mhlawumbe uzokhuluma iqiniso aphendula indlela aphendule ngayo uzositshela nje mhlawumbe anezelele kwezinye zezinto ekuyishilo. Kodwa simlinde nje ukuthi mhlawumbe nawe uzokhawula since yenzeka lento uyithulele uMacingwane. Sinenkolelo mhlawumbe kusuka manje kuyaphambili khona azokusho.
So Mlungisi Mancinza has come under attack. A lot of people are saying that no, you haven't provided proof. They say that they want proof of Phakela Mthakathi receiving this money and Ngizwe Mchunu. They want proof. But let me tell you something. You know, there's something that was said by this lady called Ghost Lady, who is premiering there on the podcast with MacG. She said something very interesting regarding the meeting of Phakela Mthakathi and President Cyril Ramaphosa when this lady disclosed that, remember, that Ghost Lady together with the MacG team, they work together there on that network, MacG network. So eventually we expect them to meet and to have some talks and so forth, but she alleges that Ngizwe Mchunu told her about the meeting, that they are planning this meeting with President Ramaphosa, and she knew about this meeting before even happening.
Well, by the way, why don't you go with Ngizwe to meet the president? Oh.
It was a secret meeting.
You don't fuck with Matamea.
I knew about it last week, but the date was not confirmed. I see. The date was not confirmed. It was a secret meeting. The date was not confirmed. Yeah.
So you're
there
invited?
were calls. No, not invited, but I knew about it.
How did you know if you're not invited?
No, because he was telling me. And there was conversations happening when I was with him last week.
What did he say?
No, there was a back and forth on when exactly the date is going to happen.
Yeah. Why wasn't Jacinta there?
So yes, that was the whole question, because I saw on the social media as well. Why? Because Jacinta said
the face,
she also found out on social media. She didn't know. She was unaware about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
About the meeting?
About the meeting,
Really?
yes. So it was only Phakela and Ngizwe.
Phakela Mthakathi alleged that when he was driving towards Standerton, he received a call from one of the people from the presidency asking him to come and see President Cyril Ramaphosa, and said that there was a first attempt, a second attempt. On the third attempt, there was a parliamentarian from the ANC that called him to come and meet President Cyril Ramaphosa. That is when he turned back and drove to meet President Cyril Ramaphosa in Pretoria. So now they went there. Now the story contradicts. The story is not the same from what Ghost Lady has alleged and what Phakela Mthakathi is saying to the public in that media briefing, because the other one said that he declined until he agreed. The other one said that no, everything was just orchestrated and planned by Ngizwe Mchunu.
Abaningi sengisho ukuthi lensizwa lena ebikade ngifonela ingicela ukuthi ngicela umongameli kwaphela 20 minutes ngiphika ngithi cha mina ngihlangane nomongameli mina yini indaba ningangitsheli ukuthi kwakungo9 ebusuku yini indaba ningangitsheli ukuthi umongameli ufuna ukuthini kimi bese ngisho mina ngimphendula umongameli yenqaba lensizwa kwathunyelwa umuntu wesibili ngenqaba kwaze kwathunyelwa umuntu oseParliament wangifonela uxolo wangifonela umuntu oseParliament wazichaza ukuthi ubani kwayima ngivuma ukujika eStanderton baqala ukungifonela ngakafika eStanderton bangifonela ngibheke eStanderton kwakusasele 35 minutes ngifike eStanderton ngajika eStanderton ngabuyela emuva eGoli ngahamba ngayohlangana nomongameli.
So Mchunu was the middleman of all of this meeting, and this is not the first time that Ngizwe Mchunu is meeting with President Cyril Ramaphosa. We know that back in 2024 election there was this feud that was happening between Ngizwe Mchunu and the ANC, in which later, just prior before the election, we saw Ngizwe Mchunu meeting up with President Cyril Ramaphosa, and Ngizwe Mchunu was the one that was in the forefront of telling the people to vote for the ANC and to give President Cyril Ramaphosa another chance. So we know that Ngizwe Mchunu can switch like that. The same now accusations that have engrossed Phakela Mthakathi to say that he has changed like that. The messages that he is sharing with the people are not the same messages that he is telling the people currently of the agenda of removing illegal immigrants, right? And remember what President Cyril Ramaphosa said. You remember here?
The post
So President Cyril Ramaphosa told them that they must speak good and not speak foolish. He told them ngesulu wathi ningakhuluma umbhedo ningabhedi menisuka la. So that was an instruction to say that don't just speak foolish things, talk what is right, right? And Uphakelele Mthakathi is accused now of saying that he has changed his messages and is talking a different tune after meeting President Cyril Ramaphosa. Before we go to Bejane Chauke of who is the man, let us go back and reflect a little bit. You remember in 2022 there was a man called Nhlanhla Lux. Nhlanhla Lux was the leader of Operation Dudula for some time, which is emanating from Soweto Parliament, which its agenda was to remove the illegal foreigners in the country. So Nhlanhla Lux, when he was asked to say, why are you leaving Operation Dudula, he says that the ideology and the agenda, now they are spewing something different compared to what he is saying, because there was now this separation that was happening between the two. The difference of opinion stems from Operation Dudula wanting all foreigners to leave SA, while Soweto Parliament only wants the illegal immigrants to leave SA. But that was not his agenda. And this comes after the same Nhlanhla Lux met with Bejane Chauke. Now the photo of Ngizwe Mchunu together with Bejane Chauke has been published to the public, to mean that Ngizwe Mchunu already met with Bejane Chauke. So who is the man? So Bejane Chauke is a chief ex-advisor of President Cyril Ramaphosa. He was working in the office of the presidency, and sometime he was the member of parliament under the ANC. So he's the ANC member, full member, that is working in close ties with the President Cyril Ramaphosa. So at the moment, he does not hold any position when it comes to the presidency or when it comes to the ANC. He's just in the shadow. But let me tell you something, he is still working so close with President Cyril Ramaphosa. What I got is that President Cyril Ramaphosa has appointed him in other positions that have nothing to do with a government. This is the same person who is purported to say that he has met with the likes of Uphakelele Mthakathi and Ngizwe Mchunu and gave them the first 1.5 million and later gave another 1.5 million. So the question remains, is this true or is this false? This is what that has divided the internet. What's your take on this? Can you tell that Uphakelele Mthakathi is still the same, because he has responded and said that he is not begging anyone to be his friends or to be close to him? He doesn't care about what people say. He will continue to fight. There's a camp that he's holding. After the camp, is going back to those hot spots where they're selling drugs. There's illegal foreign nationals, and they'll be dealing with those people there.
Oh, nina nje nikhulumela ngemali, khulumani yini nazi imali, onobufakazi akabuveza ubufakazi ayithulele umlomo, ubufakazi boyikhulumela bona. Mina ngikhuluma lokho engikwenzayo. Manje nicabanga ukuthi niyongiqeda amandla, niyaphupha. Ngeke iziyenzeke leyo nto leyo. Asambe siyosebenza, mufuna siyosebenza, ngiyohamba nawe kube ngathi awukazi wenze lutho. Uhamba la iduze kwami, ngikwesulile, ungasekho empilweni yami, uyitshela ukuthi ukhona, kodwa ngiqhubeke ngihamba nawe ngoba ngafundisa ukuthi uma ngingashongo lutho kuwo lubi, vele ayikho into embe ezokwenzeka. Ngiyesulana mina empilweni, ngiyakwesula mina empilweni. Ngikwesule nje uqhubeke kube khona iminyaka ewu20 ungasekho kodwa empilweni yami. Danke, ayizonde inkabi. Ndicelela abantu phansi wena, isona siphiwo sakho wasiphiwa uNkulunkulu leso, ilona afa oyolishiyela abazali bakho, okukhulumile kwalalelwa umkhathi, ngeke ukushintshe. Ngisho ungabhala phansi la uphinde ukusule, beza abantu bengabi nakho kodwa ngifuna wazi ukuthi okukhulumile ngamanga ngomuntu kodwa kuyokulandela ngoba mina ngiphilela iqiniso phambi kaThixo akekho umuntu engake ngahlangana naye ngaphambanisa ukukhuluma naye akekho umuntu engangahlangana naye ngemukela imali yokuthi akuyekwe lezi zinto ezenziwayo ngakho ke uyozama uzuyeke ukungcolisa ngeke uzulithola ichashaza ukube ninayo into ephilayo ngabe kade ninikezile abantu ngoba niyakwazi ezinye izinto ukuyikhipha izondi ikaba ibambe khona.
Whether Mlungisi Mancinza is speaking the truth or whether the opposition others are saying that he is lying, they believe that all the time will tell, because as far as things are concerned, Ngizwe Mchunu is quiet about the matter. Maybe he doesn't want to entertain it. Maybe it's true, maybe it's false. What is your take? Please leave it on the comment section below, and don't forget that you can subscribe to this political YouTube channel until we meet on the next video, and I'm out.